this is the soprano shawm. It is the ancestor of our modern day oboes and bassoons actually. It's a double reed instrument, so you have the reed, which is this, and by itself it makes a sound like this. So that's not so exciting, so you need the rest of the shawm to then play the melodies.
And I'm playing the big brother of it. It's a bit lower, a bit like nowadays in an orchestra you have an oboe and a cor anglais. It's the same combination, so it also has a double reed. And without that, no sound will work. So it's the same sound but much lower and richer.
A slide trumpet. This originated in the early Middle Ages as a sort of fanfare trumpet that would play fanfares, rhythmic signals, drones to accompany the shawms. And at some point in the 14th century, someone had the bright idea to add a slide so the trumpet would have more than just the notes of the harmonic series. This instrument, over the course of the 15th century, continued to evolve and eventually became what we now know as a trombone.
The double reed instruments have another very good friend, which is the bagpipe. A lot of people think of Scotland when they hear of bagpipes. This one is actually a Spanish instrument. It's called the gaita, and it might be a living fossil from the Middle Ages, because there might have been an instrument that was also called gaita. And also you see pictures with bagpipes on them, and what you see is a very big drone, one or two smaller drones, and a rather small chanter. And it's played often in combination with these instruments, so it can't have been a very soft instrument.
Originally, the three of us met when we were all living in Basel, studying, and we were very good friends. And then a few years later, when we stopped studying and wanted to have an ensemble, we decided to start playing together. And at that point, we were also looking for a name, and we found a piece, probably by Dufay, not definitely by Dufay, but possibly, in one of the manuscripts, and it said ALTA BELLEZZA, and we just realized that was the perfect name, and we didn't have to look any further. I think it was clear for all of us, we'd had experience of playing concerts by heart, and we knew that we really liked to do this, and so we decided to make that is a feature of the ensemble. We always perform from memory, which means we have to meet a lot and play a lot, and we really spend a long time learning the repertoire and learning the music and supporting each other as we learn it from memory. Alta Capella is the name given to the loud wind ensemble of the late Middle Ages and early Renaissance. It evolved over the centuries, but in the 15th century, which is the music we were playing, this was the classic combination. You had a soprano shawm and an alto shawm, and they worked together as the framework, a bit like the melody and the bass, except it's called cantus and tenor. And then in the middle, as a sort of a contrasting instrument, sort of filling in the harmony, is the slide trumpet playing the contratenor line. And it works really well together because these instruments both have a very vibrations-rich sound, and they can really lock in, so it's very easy to get a perfect octave. And then Nate on the slide trumpet can like come in the middle and play a perfect fifth in between us. And it was, I think, because the sounds merge so well, it creates a very impressive and sort of magnificent sound, which I think captured the imagination of the people back then, and it was perfect for noblemen to show off their prestige, or for a civic town to show how important they were. We are quite hardcore in this ensemble. We learn all our music from manuscripts. We never use a modern edition. And also we spend a lot of time researching historical tuning and pitches, and also researching why the alta cappella plays from memory, why we play from memory. It depends on the program. This program of 15th century music with Dufay, Banchois, etc. The music is relatively prescriptive, as in we play what's in the manuscript. We will add some ficta if we want, and we will interpret the mood and the character and the rhetoric. And I think we will go beyond just reading the music in the manuscript and really try and find the truth of the music, and that's what we're interested in bringing to the audience. I think we loved it as soon as we got off the plane in the airport. We were like, wow, this is amazing. And then we had this beautiful car drive through the mountains, and then coming down into the plains, we were all really struck by the beauty. And since we've been here, there's been so much warmth and generosity, and yeah, I think we're big fans of the festival in Romania, and we hope we can come back.
Yeah, the audience resonance was really something incredible for us. We felt so welcomed and appreciated, and yeah, it's been an amazing experience, and it's really a shame that we couldn't stay longer.
And the organization was also really very good, so we didn't have to worry about anything. We could just come and play our concert, which was really very nice, and we're very grateful for that.
Just say the word, we're here.